Hi llamas, hope everybody's doing good today. I have another story for you, but before we do our story, we have some more Zoophonics friends we have to do. All right, here we go, do it with me. Letters, letters, letters have names. What is the name of this letter? O, 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 O. O is the name of this letter. All right, what sound does O make? O says, do it. Ah. O says, ah. Ah is the sound of this letter. All right, we're going to whisper. Letters, letters, letters have names. What is the name of this letter? K, 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 K. K is the name of this letter. All right, you might have to stand up to do this one. Remember, we kick and punch. K says K. K says K. K is the sound of this letter. Letters, letters, letters have names. What is the name of this letter? S, 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 S. S is the name of this letter. S says S. S says S. S is the sound of this letter. All right, be really loud, but don't scream too loud. Letters, letters, letters have names. What is the name of this letter? W, 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 W. W is the name of this letter. Put your hands together, remember, for W. W says W. W says W. W is the sound of this letter. Thank you for doing some letters with me. All right, here we go. Here's the book I'm going to read to you today. What do you think this book is going to be about? The title of my story is If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. And with permission from Laura Numeroff, she is the author. She's the one that wrote the words inside the story. I am able to read this book to you today. A book has a front, pages, and a spine. A book has a back, just like mine. A book has an author, Laura Numeroff, who writes all the words. The illustrator, Felicia Bond, draws the pictures of what we heard. She drew these pictures. She drew the cookie and the mouse, and there's a little red crayon. Sit quiet and get ready to listen and look. I'm about to start reading a really great book. Again, the title of my story is If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. Well, let's see what happens if we give a mouse a cookie. There's the mouse. If you give a mouse a cookie. Do you see the little boy? He's got the cookie in his hand. He's going to ask for a glass of milk. When you give him the milk, there's the mouse drinking the milk. He'll probably ask for a straw. When he's finished, he'll ask for a napkin. Then he'll want to look in a mirror to make sure he doesn't have a milk mustache. When he looks into the mirror, he might notice his hair needs a trim. So he'll probably ask for a pair of nail scissors. When he's finished giving himself a trim, he'll want a broom to sweep up. He'll start sweeping. He might get carried away and sweep every room in the house. I would like that mouse to come to my house and sweep for me. He may even end up washing the floors as well. Look at him. When he's done, he'll probably want to take a nap because he's tired. You'll have to fix up a little box for him with a blanket and a pillow. He'll crawl in, make himself comfortable, and fluff the pillow a few times. He'll probably ask you to read him a story. So you'll read to him from one of your books, and he'll ask to see the pictures. When he looks at the pictures, he'll get so excited he'll want to draw one of his own. He'll ask for paper and crayons. He'll draw a picture. There he is. What do you think he's going to draw a picture of? Make a prediction. I don't know what he's going to draw a picture of. When the picture is finished, he'll want to sign his name. That's the picture he drew. He drew a picture of his family. And he's going to sign his name because remember, we always sign our artwork with a pen. Then he'll want to hang his picture on your refrigerator, which means he'll need, what do you think he's going to need to hang it on the refrigerator? Scotch tape. He's hanging it with tape. He'll hang up his drawing and stand back to look at it. Looking at the refrigerator will remind him that there's his picture. He's looking at it. He's thirsty. Oh my goodness. So, what do you think? He'll ask for a glass of milk. And chances are, if he asks for a glass of milk, you know what he's going to want. He's going to want a cookie to go with it. That's just a fun, silly little book. And I have an activity that you guys can do at home after listening to this book. Now, I'm going to include a couple things that your parents can print off if they would like, but you don't have to. I just cut some paper and drew, look at what I drew. I drew a circle, and there's a number. And then down here, if you're not quite sure what that number is, I made dots so you can count those dots. 1, 2, 3. And that tells me that this is the number 3. I just made a few of these. And then what you can do is pretend. You can use Play-Doh, or if you do have chocolate chips at home, I don't have chocolate chips at home right now, but if you do, you could use those, or Skittles, M&Ms, whatever you have, even just random toys that you have at home, and you can put that number, so this is the number 5, and I can check by counting my circles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, putting 5 objects on the cookie. For if you give a mouse a cookie, you can make these into cookies. And you can practice counting 1 to 1 and practice recognizing numbers. So this was there was stuff on the back of this. It was kind of scrap paper. And I just drew some circles. You'd have to make them a little bit bigger than I did. Just draw some circles and you can write the numbers, or have your parents write the numbers if you're not sure, and then do the dots down below if you need help recognizing what that number is, and do an activity with our book that we read today. If you give a mouse a cookie. I miss you guys all so much. Hope you guys are doing good, and I hope to bring you another book next week. All right, take care, llamas. Bye.